Good morning, Titans.
Today is Friday, March 7th. I'm Brooke Herrick.
And I'm Lexi Hope.
Let's get started with today's show. With spring right around the corner, the new sports season is underway. One sport that Antelope does not offer has one student traveling to Roseville. That sport is rugby, and that student is senior Andrew Ackerman. Batch Dosange and Viola Leschuk were there to get the story.
While the school features many sports under the California Interscholastic Federation umbrella, there are other opportunities such as club sports. Though there is no rugby program on campus, senior Andrew Ackerman found a club sport with mostly Wood Creek students.
All right, well, I play rugby for Wood Creek's club team. It's not really a well-known sport. Like, not a lot of people know about it or even like recognize it as a sport because it's not a CIF sport yet. It's second fastest growing sport in the United States, but hasn't yet been recognized. It's still a club sport and it's still growing. We have a pretty relatively small team and it's just been growing, new kids every year.
Ackerman has been playing rugby for 2 years. He really enjoys playing this extremely physical sport.
Rugby is a very physically demanding sport. We do a lot of sprints, a lot of burpees, up downs. It's kind of the same thing if you're into football. It's a lot of conditioning. You know, rugby, it's a really fun sport, but you really have to be in shape to have, to get the full experience of rugby.
Ackerman plays rugby for a club consisting of players from 3 different schools. He is the only player playing from Antelope High.
I've met a lot of new guys because, like, I'm the only guy from Antelope, even though coaches came out, my freshman year, and tried to recruit players when they were first starting out the club. And I was just the only guy that took it seriously. I came out, and the coach liked me from the beginning. Started out as scrum half first year, and we had a pretty good season. And just every year we've been getting new guys. I'm still the only guy from Antelope.
The significance of rugby being a club sport means that it is not CIF regulated. The team also travels for games to places such as Davis and Vacaville.
We will be a CIF sport in about 3 years. Rugby's been working towards that for the last 10. Right now it's a club sport, and we're not a club sport just at Wood Creek. We're Wood Creek, Roseville, and Antelope high schools, and Oakmont. So there's 4 high schools that feed into our program. We just use Wood Creek because it's the middle field compared to all three or four of the high schools. So we're going to be a CIF sport pretty soon. Rugby is the second fastest growing sport in the United States for men under 19. Number 1 is lacrosse, number 2 is rugby. And we feel really good about where we're headed, and rugby's a growing sport and it's a lot of fun.
Ackerman has grown as a person throughout rugby, and his teammates have noticed his growth.
I've been playing with Andrew for about 2 years now. It's great seeing him grow physically and mentally, but I'm especially glad that I saw him come out this year after he took a huge hit last year and got knocked out during one of our games towards the end of the season. So it's just great seeing him come back and play extra well.
This has been Viola Leschuk and Batch Dosange signing off for your Channel 5 Titan team.
Attention seniors, if you are interested in attending Chico or Sacramento State, there will be an information meeting on Thursday, March 20th at 1 p.m. for Sac State and 8 a.m. for Chico. Sign up in the College Career Center.
Over 30 students were called to the office for tardies and truancy. Batch Dosange and Alex Bittner talked to Assistant Principal Mr. John Smith.
It's not just our policy here at the school or the district, it's a law. And so we're looking for changes probably starting in the fall where tardies won't reset, and there's going to be much more severe consequences for students who are just coming to school kind of as they see fit. The reason you guys are here and the reason we're pushing this so hard is you need a good education. It's not like we're mean, it's you guys need the best education you can possibly get. We live in a world where a high school diploma is really just kind of like learning how to walk. It's the first step in a big journey. You guys are going to do jobs that haven't even been invented yet. So your education's number 1, and we're doing our best to work on making sure everybody's here, getting the best education possible, even if it does seem like we're being tough.
Congratulations to the 13 speech and debaters who made it to the semi-final round or beyond at their tournament at Oak Ridge during the past weekend. So far, 6 Titans received invitations to the state tournament next month.
It's that time to collect your spare change and donate for Pennies for Patients. Anna Vershitska and Viola Leschuk talked to senior Simrat Sindhu to get the details.
Last year, we made a total of $1,032, and our goal this year is $1,500. And with the Boys versus Girls Rally coming up, it's going to help us do a lot of activities. Right now, we have this contest going on that you can donate $1 and you can put your name in a raffle to throw pie at a staff member's face. So that's going on during both lunches. And then we also have the third period competition as well. So if you raise the most money in your third period, you win a pizza party. And then the week of Boys versus Girl Rally, we're doing a lemonade stand with a penny war, a way to raise money for the boys and girls. And all the proceeds from Pennies for Patients goes to Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. So make sure you guys donate because it's all for a good cause.
If you are interested in cheer, be sure you and your parent attend the parent meeting on Wednesday at 7 p.m. in the library.
If you'd like to sign up for an advanced placement exam, be sure to do so by next Friday. Payments can be made online or through the student store or at the student services window.
Now here's Caroline Culpepper in this week's Sports Corner.
This is Sports Corner.
Good morning, Titans. This is Caroline Culpepper in this week's Sports Corner. We had a busy day on Wednesday with 3 different sporting events. The varsity girls soccer team defeated the Natomas Nighthawks by a score of 7-0. Congrats to senior Navroop Judy for being selected as player of the game after scoring 2 goals on 4 shots. The varsity boys volleyball team won all 3 games against the Wood Creek by final scores of 25-15, 25-19, and 25-21. To win the match, senior Brad Davis led the team with 12 digs, and senior Dennis Golovko had 7 kills and 6 blocks. And finally, the varsity boys baseball team was defeated with a score of 4-3 against the McClatchy Lions. Good luck to the swim team today and tomorrow as they compete in the Wood Creek Invitational Meet. Well, that's all I have for you today, Titans. Now back to Brooke and Lexi.
Well, that's all we have for you today.
Be sure to grab your own edition of the Titan Times magazine today.
We'll see you next week, Titans.
Have a great day.
And an even better weekend.
Thank you.